Thanks, Greg. We'll come back to you a little later for some more analysis. But let's take a closer look at Queensland, where the Adani coal mine proved politically poisonous for Labor in regional areas. But there were big swings around Brisbane too, leaving Labor with only a handful of seats north of the Tweed. The LNP is celebrating after tightening its stronghold on the Sunshine State.
Winning a 7th term in office is enough to make any politician smile. Despite the efforts of Labor and activist group GetUp, Home Affairs Minister Peter Dutton has increased his margin in the seat of Dickson, north of Brisbane.
The dirtiest campaign in history, and tonight the people of Dickson have rejected their negative campaigning.
In regional Queensland, the Adani factor came as little surprise, with the state government accused of stalling approvals for the contentious mine. The ALP tied itself in knots trying to back coal mining jobs and action on climate change. The LNP support was clear.
You're going to like this. The Adani mine.
The LNP claimed victory in the previously marginal seat of Herbert with a swing of more than 8%.
I think the fact that the LNP did a dodgy deal with Clive Palmer's party, that certainly did not help.
Despite spending $60 million on advertising, the United Australia Party didn't win a single seat. But Clive Palmer says his preferences significantly helped the coalition to election victory.
Of course, our shifty shorten ads across Australia, I think we've been very successful in suppressing the Labor vote.
In central Queensland, One Nation helped Michelle Landry dramatically increase her margin.
I was hopeful that I would win, but I never expected numbers like this, and Labor is hemorrhaging to One Nation.
She says the anti-Adani convoy backfired badly.
Thank you, Bob Brown.
The LNP gained ground in other mining seats too, with big swings in Flynn and Dawson.
And when they saw a Labor Party prepared to destroy jobs in the name of climate ideology in relation to the Adani mine, they said, that's not for Queensland.
I think there's probably going to be some nervous Nellies in the state Labor government. If they're not, they should be. They're not hearing the message.
18 months out from a state election, Labor's Queensland wipeout is certainly a big wake-up call.
Of course, we're disappointed with the result, but I think at the end of the day, Labor had a very complex message, and it needed to be a very simple message.
This election result for the LNP in Queensland is a direct result of the fact that Anastasia Palaszczuk is anti-regions, anti-resources and anti-jobs.
Labor's policies and Bill Shorten's leadership failed to resonate in the southeast corner too. Labor could be left holding just 5 out of the state's 30 lower house seats, 6 if it manages to retain Lilly here in Brisbane's north. Labor lost the outer Brisbane seat of Longman, which Susan Lamb had held onto in a by-election only 9 months ago.
I'm proud of every single one of you, and I'm proud to call every single one of you my friend. We're proud of you.
But while the Labor faithful were commiserating, the voters had spoken.
We want to keep things the way they're going, and I don't think we want to mess with things at the moment.
Totally don't like Bill Shorten.
A message from Queensland delivered loud and clear. Melinda, Howells, ABC News.